So hey everyone, you are seeing this video, probably our demo didn't work out the way we expected. So I will quickly make you go through the UI which we have, and this is the setup. In the background you can see that we have a bedroom, garage, living room and kitchen, and we have the same in the UI. And yeah, so these are the deck of cards. This is the collective view for the UI, and this is the individual view for rooms, sensors, garage, crime details, commute time, environment and phone presence. And so let's come to the holistic view and we'll see. So above are the status of the certain device which we are connected and which we have thought of are relevant to display, and those are visible. And okay, so we can start with the living room with the hue lamp, and I will turn on the hue lamp. From you can see it's on. And let's quickly jump to the kitchen and let's see what we have there. So we have an exhaust fan, and we can turn on the exhaust fan. Simultaneously I will turn on the bulb so that it could be visible. Okay, so we can turn off and on the devices from here. And as you can see that for each card we have a one particular switch which can control all the devices in that particular card. So like for kitchen, we can control the kitchen in one go with one switch. So as you can see, when I turned on, all the devices in the kitchen are on. Similarly it goes with the living room. I will turn on the living room and everything will be on. So yeah, so apart from that we have this sensor node, and we have a different sensors. As you can see, I will turn off the living room probably, and we can zoom it there, and we will be seeing the sensors in the bottom. So these are, if we start from the extreme right, starting is the motion sensor, and then followed by the going towards the left we have a temperature sensors, and at last we have a LDR sensor. So I will show this working in a while how they work. And so as you can see, probably we can see for the motion sensor, and I will go and just flicker and see. You can see a string here, it's motion detected. And once we are away from it, and it will go to standby. And we can see the temperature of the room or the current ambience there, that is 71.6, and humidity is 34.6. And we have a special automation set for LDR, and I will show it that in a while. So let me quickly turn off the kitchen room. Apart from that, we have also Hugo light, which have a different variants of the color. Currently we have set it to somewhat pink, a different shade of the pink. And yeah, so let me quickly show the other features. We have a card for crime details, where we can get the alerts on our mobile phone for the crimes which we have subscribed to. Apart from that, we have this Yahoo API weather details, and this is the current San Jose temperature and the different attributes of the weather which we are able to see. And apart from that, we have a commute timings. We have set the source as my uh, origin address as my place, and the destination as university, and it will give the timings. And we have used Google API to fetch these details. Apart from that, we have used Lyft API in order to check the price from the distance from my home to university, and it gives the real-time price for the Lyft, various Lyft line, Lyft SUV price, and associated time which it's gonna take. Apart from that, we have this phone presence, where we can track the number of phones which we are in the particular house. So like these are my friends which have their phones, and these are the respective status, like he's currently Sahil is away, Varun is away. So this gives the status of the phones in the house, and it is monitored by the router. Apart from that, we also have a hall TV which we can control. So it's currently off, and I will turn on the hall TV and you can see, and I will try to cast certain video. So I will turn on the video. Okay, I forgot to cast the video actually, and let me cast the video. So as you can see in the monitor, and the same will be visible in the UI. So we can basically control the, we can play and pause, like I will do the pause and it will go pause. And so yeah, this is about the Hall TV. And let me quickly take you through the automations. So I have set the automation I am away and I am home automation. So basically whenever a person enters in the home, and it will turn on the associated lights with it. So let me quickly, so this is my friend's home, Sahil, and he is currently away, and I will make him available to the network. So as soon as he will come into the network, and since our automation I am home is on, so you can see the lights turned on. And as soon as now I will make him away from the network and simply switch off his Wi-Fi so that he goes out of the Wi-Fi network, and I am away is on. So see, you can see in the background all the lights have turned on, so we don't have to worry about when we are leaving out of the home or when we are coming inside the home. Our home will be ready uh, with a certain ambience which we want to do, and we can control anything through these automations. So now I'll quickly show through some of the logs which Home Assistant is tracking for us. So this is the logbook, and basically it will keep the track of all the devices which we have turned and off, and it will maintain sort of a ledger for each devices. So as you can see, it takes a bit of time. It fetches the data from the DB. So this is basically the event which have been triggered. Similarly, there is a history section which will keep a 24 hours timing of different devices, weather, and lux prices and all those things. So uh, we can see the different colorful formats of different devices which we have configured, and this is the graph associated with it. So these are the lift prices, timings and all, and the LDR readings and prices, and you can see the temperature. So yeah, and also we have a map which is something interesting, where we can divide the zones, and we can keep the real-time updates of our family members or friends, and it will be visible as a white spot. Currently we don't have anyone in the outside, so we can't really show the real-time tracking here. So yeah, so this is basically the UI which we have developed, and now we can show all these things through voice commands. So we have configured basically through Siri, two interfaces, Siri and Alexa, and we'll come to Alexa later, and first we'll try to show the voice commands through Siri. So let me quickly show through Siri. So I will just so I will just turn on the living room, and let's see how it behaves. Turn on the living room.
Turn on the living room.
Okay. Turn on the living room. Turn on the living room.
Okay.
So basically the living room is on, and now I will turn off it. Turn off the living room. So as you can see in the UI also, the things remains in sync. The living room, all the switches are off. Now let's try for kitchen, and we'll we'll see that in kitchen all the devices in the UI will also go on. Turn on the kitchen.
Okay, the kitchen is on.
So we can see the kitchen is on, and same goes with the UI. And we can basically do for all the automations. Turn off the automations.
Okay, the all automations are off.
So we have basically turned off the automation. So this is the one part through Siri, and similarly we have configured for the Alexa. So probably Silaka will explain you in that detail.
Hi all, so we have integrated Alexa for we've integrated
John Busters from Sawan.
yeah, hi all, so we have integrated Echo Dot as well with smart devices as well as non-smart devices. We can give all the commands to turn on anything in the home through Alexa as well. For example, Alexa, turn on the living room. So this living room has all the devices which are smart as well as non-smart, and we can do this even if we are away from home. So we have the application through which we can give the voice command and control everything to it as well. Alexa, turn off all switches.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the living room.
Okay.
Okay guys, so thank you. So this was our demo, and we have tried to keep it short, but since it included a lot of parts, so sorry if it got elongated. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.